I've struggled with this my whole life. Just made me so insecure. It's life-changing. Thank you, Dr. Lebowitz.
Dr. Lipo, Gyno and Beyond. Today I've got a 28-year-old gentleman from New Jersey who had two prior surgeries before this. He had one about 2020 where, somewhere in Jersey, where the guy just did lipo on his chest, left the gland in. Then 2 years ago, he had the gland removal, and with the lipo, and he fluctuates with his weight a little bit. And right now, what he complains is that he's got these concavities right there. And he fluctuates some weight, which is, you know, plus or minus. He's on the heavier side from, you know, he fluctuates 10, 15 pounds. Anyway, today what we're going to do, under local anesthesia, we're going to do Vaser high-definition lipo, which means we're going to melt the fat, free up the scar tissue. Then we're going to do micro-air power assisted liposculpture down to his belly button. So 4 stealth incisions, 1, 2, 3, 4. Liposculpting to whittle this down. So whittle this down a little bit, down to this point. And then also get the lats and get the upper belly, get the, you know, a hint of a 6-pack abdomen. Just harvest enough fat all around. I'm going to have more than enough. And then do pectoral lipofilling, put the cannula right there, and fill this up right there. Mainly to pop this out, give him that great hockey stick look. And I'm going to overfill it a little bit because about 70% survives, 30% doesn't. So we're going to pop this out with the fat grafting. Maybe put a little fat in his delts. I'm going to have plenty, I think, enough. Overinflate him there, knowing it's going to go down a little bit. We can do a nipple areola lift like that. But I find that those scars are unforgiving. Sometimes people just don't like them. So we can always do that, you know, a year from now, 6 months from now, once we see the results with the Vaser and the fat grafting. All under local anesthesia, amazing results. Let's go. So that's the midline linea alba. The semilunaris here. Perfect. Look. Perfect. Relax over here. The previous scar tissue and the fat here to whittle this down to the level of where the gland was. I'm going to liposculpt that, then I'm going to get some, purify some fat and stick it up in there. Perfect. And now on the left side, we're doing the armpit, getting the sides of that pec muscle and the sides of the lats right over here. Good. All right. Now we're gonna. All right. So now we're doing the nipple down, first in the lateral side of the belly and chest, and then the anterior. Okay. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I'm whittling down the fat of his chest. I'm going to go to the mid and upper belly, and we're going to do then the fat grafting right underneath where there's a deficit there. Make it perfect. Getting the midline lineality here, giving some nice shadowing. And then start doing giving some shadows to the six pack. The yeah. Dr. Lipo, Lipo Gyno and Beyond, a 28-year-old young man from New Jersey who about 4 years ago had liposuction of his chest for Gyncomastia. 2 years ago, just had gland removal for Gyncomastia, and as a result, he had a little deformity, concavity, especially he didn't like it when he made a muscle. So what we did Vaser high definition liposculpture. We did the chest and the belly down to the mid and upper belly. We etched and defined all the muscles involved, which includes the pecs, the lats, the delts, the serratus muscles, the midline linea alba, the semilunaris, the six-pack abdomen, 2, 4, and 6, all through stealth incisions in the armpits and the nipples. No gland to be removed, and we did not do Renuvion J plasma for skin tightening. He didn't need it, but what we did do is we did lipofilling of his pecs and his delts. Specifically, we put in 280 cc's of purified fat in each pectoralis major muscle, and we put in 120 cc's of purified fat in each deltoid, the anterior and the middle and posterior deltoids. Now make a muscle, do what you did. Look at this great cleavage here, this male cleavage. This I liposculpted the midline there, and no more deformity, and he's got a big, amazing masculine chest. Some of this will go down. It's not all the fat survives. We have a protocol post-operative to enhance the survival of the fat, which includes lymphatic massaging and hyperbaric oxygen, which he'll start today, actually. All that said, so if you have gynecomastia and you've had prior surgery, or you just have gynecomastia and you want my results, you call me Dr. Lipo, Lipo Gyno and Beyond, 631-424-0101, or email me at jonathanlebowitzmd@gmail.com. Let's go.